And welcome back. Whoops. To another gameplay video by Game Walkthrough of Forza Motorsport 7. In a try, let's continue. Alright, so today I wanted to try out the Mustang. Because in my latest Fresca Journey, which is a series I'm doing chronicling, me getting my first car, as so is what the title says. And in the latest episode, which isn't out at the time of this recording, but will be out as soon. But will be out probably on the day of this is uploaded or the day before, depending on whether or not I have more Battlefield 5 footage. I think I have one more gameplay video left. But regardless, in the latest episode, I decided that, you know what, the base version of the Mustang Mach-E, of the Ford Mustang Mach-E, their electric crossover, which is styled as a Mustang, love or hate the name, it is what they had to do. It's what they had to do to fight Tesla. It's what they had to do to fight Tesla, and it's what they had to do to fight Tesla, and to me, Mustang means performance, so it fits perfectly. If they give it to basically a Suburban knockoff, that would be different. That isn't performance in any way. But yeah. So I want to take one of the Mustangs out, and actually I wanted to configure a Mustang to fit the horsepower of the Mach-E. Which, forgive me, I'm a bit tired right now. Okay, so I'll be getting the standard range battery rear-wheel drive as that's absolute base, and absolute base is $43K. We're just under 44K, which is 2K more, which is 2,000 more than the Escape. Oh, sorry. Then the Escape Titanium plug-in with Titanium Premium packages. So it's peak power 255, or at least that's what Mustang's hoping. Yes, if you read the markings of the vehicle, it is what Mustang is hoping. But no, it's what Ford is hoping. But that is the base model. It only goes up from there to under 3. Wait, actually, let me make sure I'm getting this correct. So on the GT version, they want it to be under 4, which is respectable, and it is a $60,000 car. The top end version is. The GT version is a top end car. The top end version is a $60,000 car, so it's not going to be insane, but it's not going to be insane, and it's not going to suck either. Whereas a $40,000 something car, it's going to be not the best. In fact, the Suburban is about 2 seconds slower. Excuse me. Actually, yes. At least in Forza, the Mach-E is comparable to a Fiesta. Although I am pretty sure that's only really because you get the top-of-line Mustang until 2020, which you get Shelby Mustang in this game, the GT 350, which the top-line Mustang nowadays is the GT500, and it's a Cobra. And the Mach-E I'm getting is going to be more comparable to a regular old $30,000 Mustang than, you know, a GT360. So it is more comparable to this guy. Can we convert to rear-wheel drive? Is that a thing we can do? Please tell me that's a thing we can do. Yes, we can! Do it. Changing it to Mach-E mode. Yeah, whatever gives me 350. I mean, 250. That's too much. No, did it actually do too much already? Yeah, I did. I did indeed. Oh, that camshaft though. I mean, this is closer, but I'd rather be underpowered than overpowered. Oh, is the rear-wheel drive causing it to be better? Jeez. Okay, let's get rid of you. That's close. Okay, so remember turbo gives us close, but then we'll give it turbo dynamics. Oh, that's actually better. Regular. A bit less weight. There we go. Setup manager. Save setup. And I just remembered, and I did test on this Fiesta the closest you can get to an Escape plug-in at 220 horsepower, and it's really good. You know, for, you know, a normal car. For a Class D anyway. Mach-E test. Yeah, let's race it. And of course, remember, that's changing only one parameter. Like, for example, you don't have thinner tires. Actually, I can put thinner tires on you. Sorry, Fiesta. Giving you low resistance tires. Goes from what to what? Okay, never mind. Wider tires are what you want. And actually, to be fair to the Mach-E does have sport tires. Or it comes with sportier tires. Oh, I was a fool. I was looking at the class thing, not actually. I was looking at the class, not the horsepower. That's my bad. There we go. Actually, I might as well give it the race flight wheel because it is going to be a bit. The Mach-E being an EV is going to not have all these components, and it's going to be lighter because of that. I mean, it's going to have a heavy battery, which we can't really, test. But, it's still going to be lighter. Don't want any of these, at least not yet. Don't want that. Don't want that. Yeah, go ahead. I'd be overpowered, but I'd be fine. Oh, by the way, if you want, you can download the GNB logo in the decal shop. By the way, if you want it, you can't price things anymore, which is interesting. Or at least I don't think so. So it's not raised or anything. But yeah. That's not what I meant. Let's do Maple. Not Rain plays. I'm not professional enough for Rain. Oh, you can change the standing. Fantastic. Let's do that. By the way, the standard start in Forza Motorsport 7 is rolling for some reason. Okay, let's do this. Always like Maple in the Forza games. Actually, I might as well share the Mach-E test configuration in case you want to try it on your own time. But anyway, I should also mention that the Mach-E is my dream car, so getting it as my first is gonna be insane. Although, to be fair, my dad did get a Firebird when he was as his first car in high school. So. It's gonna be a nice test of my negotiation skills and working things out. And it's also been a nice thing with it's also been a nice family activity as well. Ew. Here we go. Charter Daytona. You don't see that spawn that often. Which, bro, I do like the randomness that is the Forza cars now. Also, yeah, I mean, this is pretty good. I gotta remember, I'm rear-wheel drive now. Like, I do prefer rear-wheel drive over front. I mean, I like front for drifting, but that's not it. You have stability control on, I think. Yes, I do. You can see it in the bottom right. I don't know. So they just don't care. Yes, I know. But yeah, I like it. I don't know. Come on. I'm also a bit tired again because I'm recording late, which I really shouldn't do it. I should record right after lunch, but I just got busy. And I've been getting more and more tired recently for no reason. I mean, partly because I've been having trouble sleeping my 12 hours. And if I don't sleep 12 hours, if I sleep the normal, quote unquote normal, 8 or 9, then I have to take a nap during the middle of the day. Oh, this is the right way to go. Come on. No, that's too early. No, come. See, they just don't care about you. I really don't like that. I still don't like that devolved AI. I don't know why Forza did it. I hope Forza Motorsport 8 is different. I mean, take advantage of the Xbox Series X's AI capabilities with the more processing power. I mean, it's possible that the Xbox One just didn't have enough power at this point to actually have good AI. Instead, we got these guys who just suck. By suck, I mean they're really good, but suck as in they don't care you exist. It's like they're on rails. Darn. Yeah, the Mach-E should be able to handle much better than that. The Mach-E's much higher off the ground, so that'd be interesting. And see if I was doing that in front wheel drive, which I haven't shown on video yet, but if I was doing that in front wheel drive, I'll get locked up in a drift in the Fiesta. But because it's rear wheel drive, I don't get locked up. I can just let up the throttle and we're all good. But also, it should be noted that the Mach-E is one of the few rear wheel drive EVs. I don't think the Model 3 is rear-wheel drive. I'm pretty sure it's front-wheel drive. I don't know about the Model S. I would assume it's front-wheel drive. But yeah, and I have no idea about the Model X. That was me being tired and focusing on my mic cords being corded and mic'd. There we go. I'm trying to get down my respawns. Got the guy on my right. We are. But yeah, the graphics are gorgeous. I just wish that basically the only flaw this game really has is the AI suck. They aren't fun. They don't react to you. It's like playing an indie first-person shooter. It makes where the AI just runs forward and does nothing. They don't seem to actually act like a human being. Just tactics and whatnot. Unlike, for example, Halo, which has fantastic AI, It may be an illusion, but it's really good illusion. It's fun illusion. It's what you want. You just stop. BMW guy. I would hope that the Mach-E, would turn better than this, but we just don't know. Only Ford really knows exactly how the Mach-E turns, and even then, it's not done yet. It's in the pre-production phase, I would think. Not knowing much about the car industry and outs as much as I do about the game industry at this point. I love that back wheel feel. Even though I literally feel it losing traction, and that's a horrible thing to feel. Not horrible. Horrible thing is when the Fiesta locks up and starts locks up in the drift. That's a bad feeling. It's a feeling that you know that if you try to do anything other than just stop, you roll, or you're gonna roll the next two moves. This guy's gonna run me with my grapple. Yeah, that's a harder turn. So yeah, like my issue, because of my ADD, and my parents knew this way before I actually started driving, that because of my ADD I do get distracted. In vehicles I get distracted, but it doesn't really matter in a straight line, because out of the corner of my eye I would see someone coming at me and I would see that. However, corners, I see the immune to corners existing, unless I'm actually focusing on it, which is a horrible thing. So that's an issue I need to, work on. So I can see that. I'm gonna stop. Turn. Is there any chance of me catching up, of us catching up to that guy? Probably not. Catching up to the Ford group. I think they just have better cars than us. But you gotta remember, this is not a Mach-E, it's a Fiesta with enough engine power to model a Mach-E at the base level. Which if you don't know the Mach-E at all, if you haven't messed around with Ford's site or watched any reviews of it, well, reviews, first looks, that go into more detail like Alex Donato's did, or watch Ford's own video on the Mach-E, then compare it to a base model Mustang. A $29,000 Mustang. The base model of the Mustang. Yeah, misdirectional turn. That's okay. And also, if you see my live action, I'm going to pull this out because I just did it. If you ever see any of my live action videos, you notice something very quickly, that I cannot focus on the camera worth anything. And like right there, I was effectively, my brain got bored, so I looked down for literally no good reason as I was coming up to a turn. So I just need to work on that. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm tired, but yeah. Oh, here comes a guy. There goes a guy. Where are you actually going? Where are you? Oh, okay. Tona's going to be on our side in a sec. Jokes, I turned greatly. There we go. And let's get out of here. No. Oh, I thought the truck was going to be right on top of us. Machine will crush us. That's a gigantic car. I bet his engine weighs more than we do. That last. No, it's not the last turn. Here comes the last turn after this. I would think. We gotta get back in our 7th place. Gotta be top of the last pack. And remember, in like the last quarter of the race, or the last third, assuming it's the last third, but in the last something of the race, your replayability just stops for some reason. And e-brake. We got an 8th, not bad, not great. And actually, judging by our class score, which is iffy at best, we were not actually that bad. Yeah, let's quit. Hopefully we get our cash back from our upgrades. Or from our disguise. And actually, let's quickly downgrade a Mustang. I presume it's going to be downgrading a 350 to become... Oh, peak power coming soon! That's cheating! Cheating, Ford. Okay, never mind, we can't do that. I was going to see what the Mach-E GT peak power was, but we can't see that right now. Another thing about this test that you need to remember is that the Mach-E has a ton more torque than this little Fiesta would. Or would have. Let's not get that BMW because I'm not a big fan of BMW.
You never know when you'll need to buy cars, mods, or gear.
This. And the quest to get the GT continues. The actual GT.